Actually, I'm shouting out to one of my PhD advisors today. She is an African-American historian at the University of Washington. Her name is Stephanie Smallwood. And she did her undergraduate degree at NYU and then did her PhD at Duke. But she wrote this amazing award-winning book called Saltwater Slavery. And she did some really intensive and just kind of like, what had to be very troubling research to construct what it was like, the lived experiences of slaves, this kind of African diaspora, that came over from Africa and then were forced to live enslaved in what is now the United States. And so she actually got some, dug deep and got some personal accounts. And it's a very moving, very really insightful work about what it was like for enslaved Africans to make that journey and then come and live in a space that was not their home with people oftentimes they weren't familiar with, even though they came from their own country. She's an amazing historian. She does some really great work. So this is just my shout out to her because she is supportive, wonderful, kind, and generous. The mods have the link to the book, and I hope that you people get a chance to check it out and enjoy it. But she was also on the Contemporary Roots series. She was one of the historical consultants for that. So,
Jennifer, thank you so much for that. And I really appreciate everything you've done for Black History Month. Jennifer and I, we talked back at the start of the month, and we decided that two very pasty white people coming up here to talk about Black history and go, oh, let's do this. It just felt icky and gross. And it didn't feel like being good allies for that. So Jennifer has been researching on resources, articles, documentaries, books that not only about Black history, but written by Black authors, created by Black creators. And Jennifer, this is our last installment because the next time we are together, it'll be March 1st, where 2021 is going by so much faster than 2020.
yes.
Other than the first 2 weeks of 2021, which felt like they were 10 years.